824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Currently 63.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. The Taylorville Community Credit Union announced that they are preparing to open the doors to its new Taylorville facility next Wednesday. This marks the completion of months of planning, development, and construction. The new 6,303 square foot building, located at 820 North Webster Street, has been designed to provide members with expanded services and greater convenience. According to TCCU President Will Perkins, the modern facility features an on-site ATM, private member service offices for opening accounts and conducting financial business, personalized drive-up service, and improved accessibility. The new location also provides room for future growth, including additional workspace for staff and a community room that will be used for training sessions, meetings, and other events. Perkins says the project was a result of a collaborative effort between the credit union's board of directors, management team, design build partner Keeley Construction, and the city of Taylorville. He says the shared goal throughout the project was to create a facility that meets both the current and future financial service needs of members. While the new branch officially opens for business on August 5th, the credit union also plans to celebrate with a combined grand opening and member appreciation event in early September. Additional details on that event are expected to be announced in the coming weeks. Hart Media Group is attempting to contact Perkins to get more details and additional statements on the new building. Stay tuned to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com for updates after we've had the chance to speak with him. Members of the Illinois State House are assessing their options regarding State Representative Carol Ammons. The Champaign-based Democrat was indicted on July 7th on charges involving wire fraud, lying to the FBI, and obstruction of justice relating to alleged misuse of campaign funds, among other actions. Ammons has pleaded not guilty to the charges and remains in office despite calls to resign. She is also running for re-election and will appear unopposed on the ballot this fall. Dr. Ken Redfield is a professor emeritus of political science at the University of Illinois Springfield. He says it is too late for Republicans to run a challenge against Ammons, and expulsion can only be done once on the basis of her alleged actions.
It is likely that she's going to get reelected because the criminal proceedings are not going to, be complete, probably unlikely even in this calendar year. And, that creates a dilemma for the Democrats because they can always expel a member from the legislature. They're the sole judge of the qualifications of members. But if they were to expel her now, that would be just for the current General Assembly. If she gets elected to the new General Assembly, they would not be able to expel her again just because she was under indictment. The Constitution prohibits you from expelling a member more than once for the same charge.
However, if a General Assembly member is convicted of such crimes, they would become ineligible to serve in public office. Dr. Redfield expects that trial would not begin until 2027.
So we have in the past expelled members that were under indictment, and there was one case where we have kind of this similar situation where they expelled a member, but he got reelected and then served almost 2 years before he got convicted. So but it's an issue that when you want to run against the other party, claiming that they are corrupt, and here's Exhibit A, is a good tactic.
More information on the Illinois General Assembly is available at ilga.gov. Dr. Kent Redfield appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. The Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum is inviting families to kick off the back-to-school season with a free day of educational fun during its annual back-to-school bash this Saturday in Springfield. The event will take place from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon at Union Square Park at 500 East Madison Street next to the Lincoln Presidential Museum. If rain is in the forecast, activities will move inside the Presidential Library. Free parking will be available in the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum parking garage at 6th and Madison Streets. Children attending the event will have the opportunity to answer trivia questions, participate in hands-on art and science activities, meet animals from the Henson Robinson Zoo, and enjoy a variety of interactive exhibits. New this year, Foam and Flight bubble parties will provide bubble-filled entertainment, while the Stone Lion Puppet Theater will bring bears, monsters, and giant insects to life through live puppet performances. A food truck will also be on site offering snacks and drinks for purchase. The Back to School Bash also offers resources for parents and caregivers. Families can take advantage of free children's haircuts, learn about programs available through the Lincoln Public Library, receive safety information, and connect with local organizations offering educational and community services. Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum outgoing Executive Director Christina Schutt says the event is designed to help children transition from summer vacation back into the classroom through fun, hands-on learning experiences, while also providing parents with valuable back-to-school resources. Several organizations are expected to participate, including the Illinois State Fire Marshal, Illinois Environmental Protection Agency, Illinois State Museum, University of Spa and Cosmetology Arts, the YMCA, Sangamon County Health Department, iMagic Nation, and many other community partners. The Taylorville Public Library is in the closing stages of its summer reading program. The events related to the program are done, but staff are now tallying up the amount of reading its participants have completed this summer. Library officials are reporting ever-growing levels of participation with respect to summer reading. Aaron Cromit, who handles outreach and promotions for the library, says the top readers will win prizes.
Officially, it's not over yet. We finished competing, they finished reading, but we're still tallying all the minutes. We had such an overwhelming response. Everyone was so excited. Collectively, we read about 400,000 minutes in the community. About 375 people signed up for this year, and we had the wrap party on the 17th. There were about 85 people in there. So it was a huge success. We're just still tallying the numbers, and we'll be having the top winners and prizes for all will be announced this week.
How does that compare to maybe last or previous years?
Well, it's been steadily growing over the last couple of years. Last year we had over 300, and the year before that it was over 200. So it's been steadily increasing in numbers and becoming more and more successful.
Cromit says attendance at events was consistently high, including at new ones.
We really tried to schedule events that people love. We had Wild Times Exotic Animals again this year, which is one of the most popular. We had about 150 people attending those Wild Times Exotics animal events. We had some really great craft sessions, some new events and new programs that we tried this year. Some really cool creative things: beaded plants, sprayed edges, which is where you paint the edges of the books with different pictures and different designs. So we're really looking at expanding all of our things, like you said, for literacy and to encourage children and people of all ages to read, but also to have fun and to get together with their neighbors and have that fellowship. That's the most important part, is the fun.
More information on the Taylorville Public Library is available at taylorvillelibrary.org. Aaron Cromit appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show.
Looking to save more and stress less? This is Will Perkins. At Taylorville Community Credit Union, we're here to help you build a stronger financial future with great loan and deposit rates, convenient locations, and service from people you know and trust. We're member-owned, member-focused, and proud to serve anyone who lives or works in Christian, Montgomery, or Shelby counties. Discover the credit union difference. TCCU is your partner in financial success. Member NCUA.
Incoming students at Lakeland College will be able to attend a new workshop on technology use relating to college studies and careers. The course aims to teach students how to use the various software platforms they will frequently use while studying at Lakeland and beyond. Students can take the course in a drop-in format or a more spread out series of sessions. The workshops will start on Tuesday, August 18th, all in the Lutheran Student Center on the Mattoon campus. Stephanie Anderson, a career readiness coordinator at Lakeland College, has worked to organize the workshop. She says students' familiarity with software from word processors to email, learning management systems, and even remote communication is critical for learning.
Today, nearly all college courses require computers or some form of technology, or they have that online component. So whether they're registering for classes, they're viewing their grades, they're accessing assignments, exams, turning in their homework, typing papers, that is all, they will use that technology every single day. And a lot of classes, at Lakeland, we have the potential they could meet on Zoom. We have those hybrid options, or we have completely online classes as well. So it's more important than ever for Lakeland College students to be proficient in a wide range of technology. And that's why it's so important to us to make sure that transition to Lakeland College is smooth and we can alleviate any barriers that come their way.
Anderson adds the course will support students across the wide range of their backgrounds.
One thing we found is that students of all ages and backgrounds benefit from extra support when it comes to technology. And we serve such a wide range of students, from fresh out of high school to non-traditional students who have spent years in the workforce. And we noticed that, when they're in high school, they're using a lot of Google, and that transition can be really hard. And maybe they're non-traditional students and they, they're just not used to using computers, or they don't have a computer to use and things like that. So we've really noticed that more than ever that this is a need to help our students be successful, not just at Lakeland, but well after they cross that stage and they're out in the workforce and they're using this technology every day.
The workshop's first available start date of August 18th was set intentionally. This is to provide students the opportunity to take the course and absorb the information before classes begin and students become busy.
And they will continue the week before classes, and then they will also continue that next week well into the first week of classes, so that students will have plenty of opportunities to come for the tech workshop before they even start their first day. But also, we will offer these courses, these workshops throughout the semester as well, because sometimes students don't realize that they need that support until they're well into the semester and they're, hitting some barriers and things like that. So we've also got a referral system that faculty and staff can refer students if they see them struggling in a class. They can refer them, and we can reach out and extend that extra support as well. And students can self-refer as well. So if they need that extra support, they're like, hey, can I set up a one-on-one time to get some technology support?
Anderson says her team used data from usage of their website, student self-assessments, and a pilot run of the course to refine it ahead of its official debut this fall.
So not only did we talk to faculty, but we've also been doing self-assessments for all new students coming in for orientation. So they self-assess where they perceive their technology skills are, and we've used that to be able to also help guide where we take these workshops. And because sometimes students may perceive their skills to be a lot higher than maybe they are once they get into the course, and so we're able to kind of take the faculty feedback and the student feedback and use that to guide. We've also looked at our Lakeland College chatbot. So what are students searching? What are they looking for throughout the semester to also help guide where the topics that we need to cover? And that is actually how we came up with our top topics, is going off of the data that we see students searching for the most through our Lakeland College website and different things like that.
More information on Lakeland College is available at lakelandcollege.edu. Stephanie Anderson appeared as a guest on the WTIM Pana Morning Show.
Your son was 3 when you planted that tree in your backyard. Now he's grown, planting seeds and making memories with his own kids. Let Heartland Bank help you grow more memories with banking options for every stage of your life. Welcome, former CNB customers. We're your community bank, Heartland Bank. We build relationships that nurture and grow your dreams. Visit us today at hbtbank.com, member FDIC.
USDA rural development funding paves the way for a downstate infrastructure project. The improvement is in Nashville in Washington County. That's according to USDA Rural Development State Director Jesus Ortega. To learn about USDA rural development water and environmental programs, visit rd.usda.gov/IL. August weather will include some heat in Illinois, but also good opportunity for rain, and that's according to DTN Ag meteorologist John Baranek. Baranek says early fall models show warm and dry conditions for Illinois. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 75-year-old Master Sergeant Stanley W. Crouch of Taylorville died July 20th. A memorial gathering is set for today from 11 till noon at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. A memorial ceremony will immediately follow. Interment will be at Oak Hill Cemetery. Cremation rights have been accorded. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 72-year-old Sandra D. Sandy Ward of Taylorville died on Sunday. Visitation is tomorrow from noon till 1 at McClure Funeral Home in Taylorville. The funeral service will immediately follow. Burial will be at Anderson Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. 74-year-old Harry Herman Hoare of Palmer died on Saturday. Visitation is tomorrow from 4 till 7 at a Sally Funeral Home in Taylorville. The funeral service will take place on Friday at 10, also at a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. Burial will be at Anderson Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by a Sally Funeral Home in Morrisonville. 92-year-old Carolyn Ruth Egeman, formerly of Tovey, died on Sunday. Visitation is this Sunday from 2 till 4 at Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. The funeral service will take place this Monday at 10, also at Sutton Memorial Home. Arrangements are being handled by Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. 84-year-old Florence Dolly Pauline Smith of Taylorville died on Saturday. A memorial gathering will take place this coming Monday at 1:30 at Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. Family will receive visitors until 4:30. A celebration of life will take place August 3rd, which is this Monday, at 4:45 at the Evangelical Free Church in Taylorville. Interment will be at a later date. Cremation rights have been accorded. Arrangements are being handled by Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. And 77-year-old Robert Bob Leroy Durbin of Taylorville died July 18th. A graveside memorial will take place this coming Tuesday at 2 at Oak Hill Cemetery in Taylorville. Cremation rights have been accorded. Get local news anytime at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com